My client's father. No further questions. What are Mr. Phillips' duties on the Blacksland?
Well, he started off as a deckhand and now he's captaining.
So you'd say he'd been responsible for a great many people's lives?
Hundreds. And, you know, I reckon if people are willing to put their lives in Kane's hands, that says a lot about his strength of character.
It does indeed, Mr. Hunter.
Oh, I won't say he hasn't made mistakes. Of course he has, but he's turned out okay. And I should know. He's lived in my house for the last 15 months.
And how would you describe Mr. Phillips' relationship with his wife?
They're devoted to each other.
But as a young couple, they've had their fair share of tragedy over the years, have they not?
Yeah, they've had a rough trot, all right. About a year ago now, Kirsty had a miscarriage, and then she nearly lost her own life due to kidney failure, and then Kane turns around and gets diagnosed with cancer.
But they've always been very close to each other.
Yeah. It seems to me that the harder things get for them, the stronger they become.
Thank you, Miss Rollins.
Mr. Brennan?
For all those medical expenses, Mr. Phillips and his wife must have experienced a lot of financial hardship.
Yeah, but Kane's answer to that was to get a second job at the surf club, not to go around and commit a robbery like his dog of a
Mrs.
father.
Roberts,
He has tried really hard. He's earned people's
Your Honour.
respect.
Ms. Roberts.
He's a good kid. He deserves another chance.
Ms. Roberts!
What?
I must ask you to restrict your answer to the question posed.
In any case, I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honour.
Call your next witness, Miss Billing.
I call Kirsty Phillips, Your Honour. How long have you been married, Mrs. Phillips?
A year and a half.
And you're expecting your first child?
Yes, in 5 months.
How did you cope with your husband's illness?
Kane didn't actually tell me that he was ill at first. He told me that he'd injured himself during a chatter at work.
Why did he keep it from you?
I was doing my HSC at the time and he didn't want to worry me.
So he kept secrets from you?
Well, he knew how hard I'd been working and he wanted me to get through my exams before he told me.
But he did lie to you?
Well, because he knew I'd be very stressed.
Tell me, where were you when the burglary took place?
I was in the city visiting my sister.
You didn't feel he should be by your husband's side, given the drama that he was going through?
Well, I wanted to, but he told me that he was fine and that I should go.
Oh, so he pressured you into going?
No, I wouldn't say that he pressured me, no.
Any reason your husband might not have wanted you around?
He didn't do this.
Mrs. Phillips, is it true you once took out an AVO against your husband? Did he hit you?
Objection, irrelevant.
Mr. Brennan.
Did he admit to you he robbed a farmhouse a couple of years back?
Objection, Your Honour.
Oh, wasn't he charged with attacking your sister?
Your Honour.
Mr. Brennan, you will desist immediately. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will ignore what you have just heard.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Should have jumped the dock and decked the guy.
Yes, well, you've been playing right into their hands if you had. Mind you, if it's any consolation, I don't think the jury took too kindly to the prosecutor attacking a pregnant woman.
Yeah, but they can't just pretend I didn't hear what they heard, right?
Evidence of a prior misconduct is not admissible. Judge Doherty should have shot him down immediately.
She shouldn't. Flippin' will be up there if she doesn't know the rules.
Oh, indeed. Don't worry. Tomorrow we present our star witness. And I think your brother's testimony will go a long way to clearing this up.
I hadn't seen the old man in ages, and out of the blue he shows up.
And what did you talk about?
He said he caught up with Kane and they sorted things out, but he didn't want to go back to Summer Bay.
Did he say why?
Yeah, because there'd been a robbery and he was afraid people would think that he did it because he had form.
Ah, by that you're referring to his previous conviction of armed robbery.
Yeah. He didn't want to go back inside.
And during this visit, you state your father made certain admissions. What were they?
Objection, Your Honour. This evidence is hearsay.
Your Honour, the witness will simply be testifying as to what was heard, not to the accuracy of those statements.
Short leash, Miss Bellingham.
Thank you, Your Honour. So what did he tell you, Mr. Phillips?
He swore on my mother's grave that he didn't do the job. He said Kane pulled it.
What? He's lying. This is the lie.
Sit down, Mr. Phillips.
I'm sorry.
Cut his
said sit down.
I seek to have this witness declared hostile, Your Honour.
He's your witness.
So I thought.
Very well.
In your sworn affidavit, you said that your father admitted that he had committed the robbery and left your brother to suffer the consequences. Why did you change your story?
My conscience.
Well, I put it to you that you and your father conspired to give incriminating evidence against your brother.
I swore to tell the truth, and the truth is Kane came to me and asked me to get him off the hook. He told me about the pregnancy and about the cancer, and I felt sorry for him. I was going to go along with it. But I can't.
I should have known he'd pull a stunt like this. It was all just a bit too easy.
Guys must have set the whole thing out when he visited Scott in jail. He was playing us the whole time.
Slimy little runt.
You gotta put me on the stand.
Absolutely not. You will do yourself more harm than good.
Come on, I've got to defend myself.
Leave it to me. I'll try and convince the jury that your brother had a reason to lie about you.
But so did Greg Harvey.
I can't raise that point without any evidence. They would shoot me down, and the last thing we need at the moment is for the jury to think we're clutching at straws.
So what do we do now?
We make our closing statements.